Why do people confess even when police have no evidence or they are innocent? And why does gaslighting work so effectively in getting you to believe an alternative reality? In this video I will cover the similarities between police interrogations and gaslighting and why they are so effective. Hello wonderful person and welcome to Narcissistic Abuse Healing. I'm Anton and I create videos about narcissistic abuse to help you understand what was done to you and help you heal from it. Please help this channel grow by subscribing. If you find this video informative or helpful in any way, please let me and YouTube know by liking and sharing it. Feel free to share your experience in the comment section as well as topics you would like me to cover. Police interrogation is gaslighting. It may come as a shock to many that when police interrogate someone they believe is guilty of a crime and try to get a confession, they can legally and often do use gaslighting on the person. This is because gaslighting is extremely effective in getting someone to comply and believe what they are told. This is why police have such high rates of success with criminals who confess. But it happens that innocent people confess due to the effectiveness of a tactic. Just like narcissists use it to make you feel like you are losing your mind and make you believe you are responsible for their actions. But why is gaslighting so effective that we will confess to crimes or actions we did not do? To understand that, we will look at the components that make up gaslighting. See, gaslighting is not just lying to a person, as a lie on its own will not work. Building trust. The first and most crucial part of gaslighting is that the person who is going to gaslight you needs to win your trust. They need you to believe they are on your side or that they have authority over you and that they will not lie to you. If you do not trust in the person or know that they are lying to you, gaslighting is most probably not going to work. That's why gaslighting stops being effective when victims of narcissistic abuse learn about gaslighting and realize they were lied to. A narcissist automatically has your trust. As you are dating the person or married them, you automatically believe they have your best intentions at heart and will not lie to you. Most people do not know that police can legally lie to you, but we will get to that later. Police may play the good cop bad cop trick or just be outright nice to you. They make you feel at ease and as if you can trust them, often giving you something to eat or drink. This is called rapport building. They may even try to bond over commonalities, even if it's just agreeing with you that the coffee is bad. They want you to think they are just like you, as we naturally trust someone who we think is just like us. A narcissist builds trust very fast at the beginning of a relationship with a honeymoon period where you are treated exceptionally well. We trust our partners as we believe they should think just like us, and because we are willing to protect our partners, we believe they will protect us. It often comes as a shock to a victim of narcissistic abuse that the person they married could willfully take actions to hurt them. Positive confrontation. Positive confrontation is where the lying starts. In police interrogation, it will be where the police tell you that they already know you did a crime. Even if it's true or not, they can legally lie and tell you that they have evidence. They can lie about fake witnesses, fingerprints, DNA, video footage, and more. For a narcissist, this is where the narcissist will accuse you of having done something, such as sleeping around, or that you spent the rent money and not them, or that you started the fight. The narcissist will often lie about false witnesses as well, such as telling you everyone knows what unfaithful person you are, or that someone saw you with another person at the motel, or that they have some proof to back up their claims. Just like the evidence police claim they have, you will not be able to see any of the evidence the narcissist claims they have, or only a fraction of what they claim they have. This is where confusion or doubt start to set in and where your mind starts to struggle with what you think you remember or know what happened to what you are being told. Because trust has been established, you start to doubt yourself as you cannot fathom why you are being told something different. The trust you have in the person blocks you from even considering they are lying to you. If there is no trust, you would reject their lies. Being told other people or video footage disproves your story is very effective, as our brains cannot see why other people would lie about us or that the footage is fabricated. Both concepts seems too far out for us to accept, thus we fall back to the only rational conclusion: we must be mistaken and maybe remember things wrongly, or our minds have blocked out something. Yet because of our trust in the person, our mind skips over the most obvious answer. We are being lied to about the evidence. Consistency and certainty. The next crucial link in what makes gaslighting effective is that the lie you are being told needs to be consistent and that the person telling you the lie needs to look certain of their facts. Narcissists are exceptionally good liars, and sometimes they even believe their own lies. Police are trained to be consistent and look certain in their belief that you are guilty. Both narcissists and police will continue to stick to their narrative with conviction. A police interrogation can go on for hours, and so to a narcissist ranting until you eventually give in. If we are told something long enough with enough conviction, we will in most cases accept it as truth, no matter how ridiculous it sounds. In scientific tests conducted, they found that after a few sessions, they could get people to believe that they committed a crime or even had tea with Prince Charles. It is the consistency and the certainty of a person lying that causes doubt in us that maybe we are remembering things wrongly. Often you will be told that you are not lied to and that the evidence cannot be falsified. However, almost no one demands to see the evidence, nor will it be shown to you unless the evidence exists. Shutdown and denials. Often people will at first push back and try to confess their innocence. However, both police and narcissists will use the next tactic that makes gaslighting so effective. They do not allow you to voice your innocence or tell your side of a story. Police may tell you that you will have time to talk later or tell you outright that you are lying. Narcissists will use various tactics such as scream over you, sing la 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 while putting their fingers in their ears, throw stuff around, call you horrible names, or even attack you when you try to voice your innocence or tell your side of a story. This is called pattern interrupt. Every time you try to defend yourself, you are interrupted before you can even say you are innocent or defend yourself. This lowers your confidence in yourself, as each time you are allowed to say you did not do the action or are innocent, it builds your confidence in your own innocence. The goal of shutdown denials is to create the feeling of hopelessness in you that there is nothing you can do to convince them of your innocence. Often with shutdown, they will tell you that your innocence is not even up for discussion or an issue at that moment, that your guilt is already established. Both police and narcissists may ask you for a reason why you did it, such as police saying, "We know you robbed that store and that it is not the issue. All we want to know is did you do it because you were hungry or because you are a criminal?" A narcissist may say, "I know you slept with your boss. All I want to know is it something I did?" Minimization. If you have not confessed at this time and accepted the lies, then the next step is to minimize the crime. This is where both police and a narcissist will give you a way out that looks like a better option to take, but it is a trap. The priming for this may have already started in the previous step. The way it works is to minimize your perception of a crime. You may be told that they understand that you did what everyone would have done in your situation. A narcissist may tell you that they forgive you for starting the argument if you just say sorry to them, or that they love you and know you slept with your boss in a moment of weakness and will not hold it against you. Often, but not always, the tone of a confrontation will be lowered. Both police and a narcissist may act tired or empathetic and may even act as if they are on your side. They may hug you, rub your back, hold your hand, and so on. It is all an act to make what they want you to confess to seem more appealing, as it is contrasted to the screaming and accusations just a few moments or minutes ago. Your mind at this stage will be so confused and you will be so emotional that you just want things to return to normal, and you desperately do not want to repeat of the grueling you had already undergone. Often in a moment of weakness, you take the morsel given to you thinking that giving in is the best option, even if you are innocent. At that moment, your brain often does not think about the long-term consequences of admitting guilt, especially to a narcissist. You just want the fighting to stop, but just like with the police, your confession to the narcissist will be held against you at a later date. Public opinion. If you have managed to hold on to your innocence until now, both police and narcissists will often go to the public opinion stage. They will let you think you can shape the story that gets out. At this point, they have already made you believe that there is nothing you can say or do to make them believe in your innocence. Police may tell you that if you just confess that you robbed the store because you were desperate, then police will think kinder of you when the story comes out, or that you did not mean to kill the store clerk. It was an accident. A narcissist may threaten you that if you do not confess you slept around, they will not forgive you and will tell the world what an evil person you are and divorce you. At that moment, they stack the perceived consequences of not confessing against confessing. It seems to you that your situation is hopeless and that to work with a person is in your best interest and that they have the power to lessen the damage to you. Police may even tell you that the court will be more lenient on you if you confess, which may be true. Narcissists may say that if you will just accept you were wrong and started the fight, or that you made them abuse you, then all will be forgotten. Of course, the moment you give in and confess, they switch on the spot. Narcissists more so than police. The narcissist may fly into rage for you confessing, or just give you the silent treatment. We are more concerned about what people think about us than we often want to admit to ourselves. That's why threatening what people will think about us works so well. And because we believe this person who we do not know is lying to us holds the power to shape public opinion of us, we believe we need to win their favor, and by agreeing with them, we believe we can do that. Police will often tell you to do the right thing and confess, and that people will see you as someone who has a heart, who made a mistake. Narcissists will often hammer on you being seen as a liar and an abuser. Both may beg you to just help them so that they can help you. Nothing is in your interest, only theirs. Alternative questioning. Alternative questioning is often incorporated with the previous tactic of threatening your public image. The person will give you an alternative story. We are still guilty of what they accuse you of, but in a way that looks more justifiable. A police officer may say you did not mean to shoot the store clerk. You just panicked and the gun accidentally went off. A narcissist may say that you did not have an affair with your boss seduced you, or that you did not mean to make the narcissist angry by not making their dinner perfectly and cause them to hit you, but that you are tired from work and made an honest mistake. Of course, the crime still stays the same, no matter the excuse, and the punishments for the crime will also stay the same. This tactic often works exceptionally well as your mind would have been battered by now and you would be emotionally exhausted. You often would have been presented with a minimized version of a crime, and now you are presented with an option to confess without looking like a bad person. You may even believe you will come off free or with minimal punishment, but this is all a lie. You were just made to believe through minimization of a crime by either the police or the narcissist that your punishment will not be as severe. But all they want is your confession. Police may even lie, such as saying, "We need to know if you willfully killed the person or if it was an accidental discharge of a firearm." That is a misdemeanor. The accidental discharge may be a misdemeanor, but the result will still be the same. You confessing to murder. Same with a narcissist. They may bait you into maybe agreeing that you heard them wrong or took something they said wrongly, and then you started the fight, where actually they started it. But it does not matter, as you now agree to their version of a story. Hopeless. At this point, either the police or the narcissist would have thrown a mountain of supposed evidence against you, shut you down every time you try to defend yourself, and you feel as if everything is stacked against you. You may wonder if you are going crazy. You remember the narcissist promising you to take you to dinner, but now they deny it and even say they have proof that you agreed they can go to the bar with their friends. Of course, the result in giving in to the narcissist reality will not be the same as confessing to a crime to the police, but by now you should realize how easy it is for someone to give in under such tremendous pressure. With a narcissist, each time you give in to their gaslighting and accept their version of events, you become less confident in your own memory. Each time you give in a bit easier, as you have less fight in you and you just want things to stop. Slowly, you become more and more hopeless and depressed. What to do? Accept that neither a narcissist nor police who call you in for questioning are your friend or on your side. Both have an agenda. Accept that both will lie to you to get what they want. With both, even seemingly small innocent details you willingly share can be used against you or taken out of context. With a narcissist, keep a diary so that you can later go back and make sure you remember things right. Take pictures and make secret recordings of important events. With police, keep your mouth shut and get a lawyer. The time to tell your story is in court. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like and share it so that more people can benefit from it. If not subscribed, please subscribe now by clicking the seductive red button. As reward for subscribing, you will get more informative videos about narcissistic abuse. Please leave a comment as it helps to expand the information covered in the video, which may be of benefit to others. Also check out my books on narcissism by following the links in the description. Thank you.